Hey guys, Minnesota News Now out here in Wright County, Buffalo. We are out here filming another COVID testing site to see how busy they are during this nationwide pandemic, where everybody is extremely testing here in Minnesota has gone up tremendously, and apparently the amount of people that have gotten it are going up tremendously. So this is a Alina Health Clinic. Hello.
What's going on?
I bet you could answer that.
I don't know.
Well, there's a tripod camera.
Yes.
So what do you think?
So what are you recording?
Well, I'm aimed at the tent, which is a COVID testing site, right?
Yeah.
So again, all these are questions you can answer.
Well, I got that. The problem is, of course, that patients have a right to privacy, and so
That is true, they do.
you recording it isn't.
Does
Isn't a
anyone
good
come
thing.
out here? I haven't seen any patients.
We're
Not-
at lunch right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the patients are on lunch?
The tent is not open from 12 to 1.
Oh, okay. Well, what time is it now? 12:30. So there's no patients, right? Because it's closed.
Yep. You're welcome to take a picture of it.
Well, that's what I'm doing. So they're on lunch. There's no patients.
Yeah. But as soon as anybody has to drive up, you have your recording.
Well, you can ask, right? You can ask me not to record.
And it's also the right of the patient's privacy.
That is true, but we got a main road right here, right? So people coming this way can have cameras and see. I'm on a public sidewalk that people can walk down and film, right?
Yeah, but you can't film the people that are going.
So, but is it?
So we're
It's a
just-
HIPAA thing.
It is. No, can you explain HIPAA to me? Because a lot of people don't understand HIPAA.
No, not right now. You
Why?
can look it up online.
I did. That's why I'm asking if you guys can explain it to me. Because a lot of people say that, HIPAA, it's a HIPAA violation, right? So, if you're coming out here telling me about it, I want to know about it. So, can you explain it to me, what your guys' understanding of it is?
It's, well, just as a general, I'm not going to go into details, but obviously
that's fine.
patients have the right to privacy, as you know.
Right.
So, and anybody that's coming through with privacy, that means that they potentially have COVID, right?
Maybe not.
But do you know the reason for their visit? So knowing the reason for their visit and being able to potentially identify somebody, right there is HIPAA. So,
But whose responsibility is it to keep the patient's information private? Is it
Well,
mine as a
here's-
general public, or is it you guys as a healthcare provider as far
Here's
as
the deal,
HIPAA is concerned?
we're not going to go into this any further. We're going to ask that you not record when the patients are
Okay, I can ask. Thank you. So who are you?
in the line, obviously.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'm
thank
just saying you come out here and asking me things, and I don't know who you are, so.
yep, no, that's okay. We work for Alina, but if you are out here and the camera's pointing towards the tent after patients start arriving, then we're going to have to call the police.
Okay, on what law violation?
Just because you don't have their permission.
But they're in public, and
Right.
everyone can see them.
Correct.
So that's not very private, right?
But what would be the purpose of recording that?
Because this is a very interesting thing that's going on, right? I mean, this has never happened before.
Well, it's something to walk by and observe, but to record it without permission from Alina and the patient specifically in the tent.
But I'm not on your property.
Right, but you're still recording it.
True, from public property, which you have the right to do.
Right. Well, we'll take this up separately.
Okay, thank you. Trying to make privacy. How you doing?
So we got called because I heard that they approached you about filming and all that kind of stuff.
They did. You don't have to wear your mask unless you want to.
You're good to go. Okay, so basically I just came over and talked with them and asked them about it. She said, "Yep." I approached them, asked them if he could leave. They talked about HIPAA, that sort of thing. Well, what I explained to them is public property. You're filming from the public area.
Yeah.
They can make different measures to try and protect their patients, that sort of thing. As far as legality and things like that, I'm only going to talk about courtesy.
Right.
The courtesy of how comfortable it makes people that you can see their plates, you can see the vehicles on and stuff. This time, I'm just letting you know.
I kind of got that from the hand gestures that she wasn't too thrilled that you weren't going to come over and tell me to leave.
Yeah.
It's the common
The only
sense.
legal authority we would have is if you're endangering the safety of somebody and all that kind of stuff. But you're filming, right?
Right.
So we don't at this time we don't have anything to pursue anything against you or anything like that.
I appreciate
That's
that.
the only thing I'm just saying is it's a courtesy thing. So if it's a business, I've seen it actually.
Really?
I stop here in between calls.
Yeah.
Or meet up with other officers.
Do paperwork and stuff?
And I'm like, I'm typically about this time of day.
Yeah.
About the only guy in the lot when in between calls.
I'm shocked how busy they are actually, because like I said, it was like 4 cars in an hour when I went to Plymouth, and that was a couple months ago, kind of when it first started.
Yeah.
And I seen the one over at the hospital, and that one's wide open. There's not even sides on their tent.
Yeah, on this, but I'm a big proponent of truth.
Yes.
Personal life, career life, right?
Yep.
Winston Churchill, I think, was the one who said the most valuable thing in the world is the truth.
Yes.
And in matter of fact, it's so valuable, it's often hidden by a bodyguard almost.
That is true.
And I might be off on the little
Yeah.
words there. And I would hope that in your endeavors, that as much as you see the side of the citizens, right, and seeing where there might be some misconduct by police, I would hope that
Both
in
sides.
your interactions that you see both sides,
Yes.
and both sides from not just a quick interaction, but the full length.
Yes.
Because I think what we're shorthanded on a lot in both sides
Yep.
is a complete and thorough understanding and investigation of everything that's going on at the time.
Yes.
You know, without snap judgments. That's
It is.
and that's where I'm probably the biggest proponent of truth in that. You know, on all sides.
And that's
So.
that's what we dig into. We want to know the facts. You have to, but the Constitution. So it's both the federal and state, and it's produced by the ACLU.
I have that in my squad car right now.
Yeah, and it's because
I mean, not that particular one. I have this, the Constitution.
that's awesome. You're probably the only country of the country that has that because.
I want to keep talking.
Yeah.
I got that call to go to.
Yeah.
I'm Officer Brown. Nice to meet you.
Jason.
Okay. I find that.
Yeah. No. You see me out here. I just don't want to do a picture. It's more about the point. If you see us out here, or you're other option, we're not out here.
Okay.
Tell me.
I'm gonna go talk to them again, and then I got it.
Appreciate
Keep going.
it.
Hey, I appreciate you answering my questions.
Yeah, and if you, you know, the way people always, how do you know or how do you find it? Google it. And it'll,
Google what?
It's garbage now. I'm sure you could reuse it like 30 more times like Menards wants you to.
Google what?
Just, you can Google the clinic and it should pull it up under keywords.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks.
If and when I upload it, I'm pretty busy. is definitely Karen. Oh, she's a Karen. And she's not